This is a follower submission, and it is Am I the Astronaut for having my daughter serve Karen cake off the floor. I, 38 female, have been having issues with one of the moms from my daughter's cheer squad for years now. My daughter and Karen's daughter are the same age and have participated in school cheer and competitive cheer on the same teams for the last 5 years. And for the last 5 years, Karen has been getting under my skin. Karen is the kind of mom who is reliving her teenage years through her daughter. She wears the same clothes as her daughter, listens to the same music as her daughter, gets entirely too involved in her daughter's activities, and sticks her nose in everyone else's business. She's not a coach or an assistant to any of the cheer teams, but takes it upon herself to delegate tasks and responsibilities to the other cheer moms and to the girls, bossing everyone around. She always has something negative to say about all the girls. Their hair is not right, their timing was off, they weren't smiling or loud enough, always something. And she has a lot to say about the other cheer moms as well. She has made it quite clear that we are all to be held to a standard and are not to show up to a competition without our hair and makeup done. Ugh. I and the other moms have tried before to tell Karen to back off, but it's never made a difference. The problem is that her daughter is a really nice girl, and all the other girls like her quite a lot. So to be friends with her daughter, you kind of just have to accept Karen too. A few weeks ago, we had a few of the girls over one afternoon to celebrate my daughter's birthday. They swam in the pool and we made cake. Of course, Karen's daughter was invited. Karen was not, but guess who showed up anyways in her swimmy suit and sunnies? Karen invited herself to hang out with me and our girls all afternoon. Oh, joy. I wanted to tell her to go home, but knowing Karen and the drama that would ensue, should I do so, I bit my tongue and allowed her to stay. So she plopped herself down at the pool and proceeded to order me around at my own home, mind you, demanding snacks and drink refills, changes to the music, extra sunscreen, her hat, etc., as if I were her personal assistant. The one time she did bother to get up, she went to the restroom and returned with a whole bucket full of critiques about my house and the hallway and the bathroom decor. Then she did it. She crossed the line. She recommended a cleaning lady. That's it. That's it. Game over, Karen. Game over. Now, my house isn't spotless. I have 4 kids, but it is pretty dang clean considering that. And before I even had a chance to respond, Karen called out to my daughter, who was minding her own business in the pool, and said, "Wouldn't you feel better having your friends over if your house was cleaned by a professional?" I couldn't believe this woman. I was fuming. I couldn't even speak. I just turned around silently and headed to the kitchen to serve the cake, and Karen went back to her lounge chair. As I was cutting and plating the birthday cake, my daughter is too old and much too cool for the happy birthday song, so we opted to skip that and go straight to enjoying the cake. My daughter came in to check on the progress. I asked her to take a few of the plates out to the girls and return to grab the rest. She did, and just as she was coming back to get the second round, I fumbled and dropped a slice of cake on the floor. Man down! Man down! No cake left behind. Neither myself or my daughter moved to pick the cake off the floor. We both just stood there staring at it. When we looked up, our eyes met, and I knew that she knew what I was thinking and that she was thinking the same thing. This wasn't the last slice of cake. There was no reason not to throw that piece of cake away, except... Without another thought, I grabbed the plate, shoveled the cake from the floor onto the plate, added a fork, and handed it to my daughter. "For Karen," I said with a smile. My daughter grinned and hurried out the door to deliver the sweet revenge. Maybe the example I set for my daughter that day was not the best, but I'm not really the a-hole here, am I? I love the end of this. I love that it's a am I the a-hole for blah blah. It is, but I'm not really the a-hole here, am I? No, she gets floor cake. She still gets cake. She's lucky that she got cake at all. I'm an NTA here. You guys might disagree with me, but I'm an NTA here. Someone who comes into your home and says this kind of shit and is just this kind of person in general is lucky she didn't get kicked out. And you could have, but like you said here, OP, it's the madness that would have ensued after trying to tell her to leave would have been just crazy. So she opted to let her stay, but it was the cleaning lady comment. That's what did it. That's what pushed it over the edge. And it's not like they threw the cake on the floor and they said, "Hey, wait, I don't want to give Karen like a real good piece of cake. Let's make sure that we screw this piece of cake up real bad." No, it was a piece that had dropped by accident and they just chose at that moment to go ahead and serve it to her. She got her just desserts, right? Maybe it isn't everyone sucks here because it obviously was not something that you should do. But in this case, it was so far, as you look at the balance of shit that they had received from this woman, it is like not even a 1% in the direction of the kind of shit that she had thrown at them. So I'm NTA here. I get it, but I'm at an NTA here. Let me know what you guys think though.